Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Day 3 in Kenya. Say hello to my darling Kenyan friend Maureen.
Hello.
Say hello to the camera.
Hi, Obodo family.
Obodo Oyibo family, but you pronounce it really well.
Obodo Oyibo.
Obodo Oyibo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maureen and I have been talking about Kenya, life in Kenya, because she is I don't know how to describe you really, because you are a woman of many parts of this world. You lived many places.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so she's lived in many places.
I was born in the UK, but then I came here when I was a baby.
Yeah.
I was like about a year old.
Yeah.
And then I lived my whole life in Kenya until I was 19. Then I left for the US for university.
University.
Yeah, then I came back to Kenya to work. Then I went back for my master's degree. Then I came back to Kenya to work. Then I went to the UK to work.
Then you came back to Kenya.
Came back to Kenya, went to the South Pacific. I've been to very many countries.
You always come back to Kenya.
Always. This is home. This is the base.
I think you really have a deep love for this country. Your country.
Totally.
You love your country, don't you?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's one thing
I
I'm
love
saying.
Africa generally.
Yeah.
But I like being in Kenya because basically my family is here, you know.
Yeah. And the thing I'm finding is that since I arrived 3 days ago, is that a lot of Kenyans are so proud of their country. They are really proud Kenyans, right from the airport, you know. They are really proud. It's very rare to see African countries where people are so proud of their country. Like in Nigeria, people can't stop abusing the country. They call the country all sorts of names. They call it a zoo. They call it, you know, all sorts of terrible names.
Yes.
You know.
But I think it's also because we are also told by other people from outside that our country is beautiful. You know, because a lot of people have not even traveled outside of Kenya and they love Kenya. So many people, you know, when they come here, they see the topography, the geography, everything that's available here. They're like so impressed and they're like, you have a beautiful country, you have a beautiful country. So we all say, oh, by the way, we have a beautiful country. You know, so you believe what you're told. You believe what you hear over and over again.
Yeah, I think for Nigeria.
And then when you travel, you realize actually we really do have a beautiful country.
Yeah, I mean, sorry guys, it's bumpy, it's the road.
Yeah, it's a road.
The road is very bumpy. I don't know how they do roads in this country, but this one road, it's tarred, but it's not properly tarred.
It's patchwork.
it's bumpy, so that's why the camera will be jumpy. So pardon me. Right. What I was gonna say is that for Nigeria, yeah, the people, not that the people don't love the country. Like I love Nigeria, but I get so mad with what is going wrong in the country. Like I feel like we've got a lot of potentials. Like we've got really brilliant people, we've got so many natural resources, and the country shouldn't, I mean where it is now, it should have been like 100 times better than it is. And I think it's that frustration that makes a lot of Nigerians so angry. Yeah, it makes them so angry with the country, with the leadership, with the politicians, and you know, with everything that doesn't work. For instance, I came to Kenya, guys. You would not believe that Kenya has got steady electric supply. They don't take their lights. Can you believe that? This is if we only have this in Nigeria, people would be so happy. Because you know, just imagine the number of jobs that people can create by just having electricity.
Definitely.
Because Nigeria has a huge population. Yesterday we were talking, you told me that Kenya is only 50 million.
Yes.
That's like 2 states. Lagos state alone is more than 50 million.
Actually, Nigeria has about almost 200 million.
Yeah, Nigeria
so we're looking at Nigeria is like 5 African countries.
Yeah, so Kenya is small, but Nigeria has a huge population. So whatever you sell, for instance, let's say you're selling water, you'll be sure that you will sell a lot because there's so many people that buy.
Exactly.
If it's food you're selling, you will sell a lot if this food is good. So what I'm saying is that people are angry, Nigerians are angry at their government and generally at the country, apart from the ethnic sentiments there, like the Igbo people want to get out of Nigeria and be in their own country.
Yes,
you know. Apart from all that ethnic, you know, sentiments, people are generally angry because they feel like the leadership and the government is stunting their growth. It's not giving them an environment for them to thrive.
Yeah, true. I was really surprised when I traveled to Nigeria. I've traveled to Nigeria twice. And I've been to several states in Nigeria. And the first thing that I was shocked about was how many, how many generators there were.
Yeah, there's generators everywhere.
Everybody has their own generator. Yeah. Even a full building has to share generators.
Oh yeah.
What the hell? I mean, one building cannot buy a generator for everybody in the building?
They do in some places, you know, but still, do you know the pollution? Do you know the pollution? People don't even think about the pollution.
The cost for people who are running hotels.
Yes, businesses generally.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
so loud, noisy, smelly.
Everybody is deaf, to be honest. Everybody is deaf.
I can imagine how frustrating it is. How
People.
difficult is this? And when you know what pisses me off is that in other countries you see Nigerians thriving.
Yeah.
Nigerians are some of the smartest people in Africa. Whenever they go let's say, I was around a lot of Nigerians in the US when I was in school, and in the UK whenever I'm there, and I know that Nigerians are very well accomplished people abroad. Why? Because they have facilities. They have electricity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just electricity alone. If we had that, like you have in Kenya.
We have a problem though over here. The electricity is too expensive. So many companies have been moving out of Kenya and going to Egypt.
If we had
Tanzania. So we have it, but it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, it can be more expensive than buying generator
it's
and
a
buying.
Monopoly,
Yeah.
but you cannot compare it, of course. With
You have it steady, so people will give anything to have it instead of having to buy generator, buying inverters, using solar. You know how stressful it is. So guys, Maureen and I are here, and we've been talking a lot since I got here. I tell you, this lady is an amazing conversationalist. Like, me and her can talk for hours non-stop, and we usually do. Remember the day I came? We could not stop talking. So there's a lot we need to talk about, and one of the topics that came up repeatedly, even before I got to you, even in the airport, was about Kenyan men, because that lady there was like, "Oh, Kenyan men." She's a Kenyan lady. The way she just said, I'm like, okay. She lives in the UK. She's a healthcare worker, and she was coming on holiday for 4 weeks.
All right.
I find a lot of the Kenyans like to come home.
Yes, of course.
They love coming home.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah. So what is it about Kenyan men that the women are so, they are so unhappy about?
Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you know what. First of all, I think that Kenyan women expect to be treated nicely, because they generally are nice. They're socialized and conditioned to be very caring and loving towards, especially their men, specifically, starting from their fathers, brothers, whatever. So when they go into marriage, the men have to pay dowry price, for them, and when they're courting, the men are really nice and they're caring and they do all the right things. But when they settle into marriage, sometimes, unfortunately, they don't really treat them right.
Somebody
right
said
now there's a lot of men who there's a big problem right now of men expecting women to look after them, because women are very ambitious in this country. So they like really try to go and get their education, and they work during the day, go to school at night. They progress career-wise. They're doing better. There's been this girl child movement in Kenya, Maendeleo Wanawake, which is the progression of women movement with Dr. Wangari Maathai and the rest of them, the older women. They started this movement for women, the International Women's Movement, and so it has really helped a lot of women to kind of break free of a lot of traditional roles. But men want to keep the women in the traditional roles. So we're dealing with the 20th century man and the 21st century woman.
So, so the men want you guys to be at home and be making babies and cooking and cleaning. They don't want, the 21st century woman who goes out there to make her money, to earn an income, to have a career, and at the same time trying to have a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very intimidated by women who are educated. A lot of men here.
Is it that the men are not as educated as the women?
They are very educated, but they would rather deal with women who are not as educated as they are.
Why?
Because it helps them to feel superior.
Right.
Machismo. It's very serious here. And so they feel very uncomfortable with women who are in higher positions, who have higher salaries. And many women are making more money here than their husbands. So a lot of men feel very insecure with that whole idea. At the same time, they don't want to be the providers in the home. That's the sad truth.
Okay, that's the
so
part.
the men don't feel like, they feel that the women should work because they grew up seeing their grandmothers with bags on their heads.
Yeah.
Do you know, when growing up, my grandmother told us, even my mom told us, that growing up, that if a woman was seen without a basket on their head, any man or boy was allowed to stone them.
Oh, goodness.
To beat them up.
Wow.
Yes. So that's why you see a woman is always carrying, in my tradition, Kikuyu, women are always carrying a basket on their head.
So you always have...
So they're socialized and conditioned
That's a symbol of work.
It's a symbol of literally being a donkey. Yes, you have to be a donkey and work and look tired and miserable and haggard.
And the men like that? They like their women to be like that?
The men consider that to be, you are a good submissive woman. If you're going to work for them and do everything for them. So when you get your job, you work for them. You bring the money home, you give the money to the husband.
They'll take it.
They'll take it, go and drink it, enjoy it, and not look after the family. Maybe they'll do the basics, but when it comes to things like buying you clothes, that's almost very foreign. I've almost never seen a man in a shop buying clothes for his wife or girlfriend. No, they don't do that. And I don't know, it's not every man, again, we can't generalize.
No,
because I was brought up by a guy who does all that.
Yeah, no, definitely not everyone.
But a lot of men of these days, the modern man is almost more traditional. Not even traditional. They're more oppressive to women than the older men.
Yeah.
Than the older men. It's true. That's why a lot of younger girls are going for the older men. Because even if the older man would expect a woman to do all this cooking and cleaning, he will provide for her. He will, do everything for her, give her the money. But the guy of today is stingy with his money, but wants his food on, heated up and put on the plate.
You see, a lot of something that kept coming up, even before I came to Kenya, the perception I have about Kenyan men, even from watching videos of Kenyan YouTubers, is that I want to use the word in quote. They keep saying that they are irresponsible. That they don't really care about the women, the children. They just have babies everywhere, keep going from one woman to another having babies. And a lot of women, these Kenyan women today, are saying, no, we're not having it. We're not taking that kind of crappy behavior. You are either responsible as a man to take up the responsibility of the family, or F you, go away. So because of that, it's affecting marriages. So a lot of women are becoming single parents because of lack of quality men that they can actually settle with.
Actually, there are a few women who deliberately become single parents or deliberately decide to have children without the man, and say, you know what, you breed me, I have a child, I raise it, I don't want anything to do with you. You go, I'll look after the child. But there are very few of those kinds of women. Most women get into relationships expecting what every other woman expects. That the guy will become committed, and he makes a lot of promises and says many things. But when you do become pregnant, he will start now to blame you. Why did you become pregnant? You're trying to trap me. You're the woman. You're the one who's supposed to take birth control. You should be responsible and do. But what happens is that a lot of the women have been socialized not to go to the shop and ask for birth control. It's very difficult for a woman to ask for condom. Many men will also refuse to wear condoms. Women will also not drink the pill because they'll be seen to be loose women.
Right.
So if you're the kind of woman who's drinking the pill and the man gets to know that you're actually on the pill, he'll say, how many other men have you been sleeping with? So you try to show that you're this wonderful girl.
Yeah, you're a good girl.
And you sleep with your man and you get pregnant.
And then it becomes a problem.
And then it's a problem because he will not look after you, because he will feel like, he will not look after that child. The first thing he'll say, that's not my child.
Oh, goodness.
And then he'll refuse to go for a DNA test.
Oh, no.
Yes, he will not go for a DNA test because he doesn't want to be trapped with the child. And unlike what we see, like, for example, when we watch Nollywood and Nigeria cinema, we see that in Nigeria and West Africa generally, men are so happy to have children.
Yeah.
They're looking forward to the day. The grandmothers are like, I want a child.
Yeah.
In this part of the world, it's completely the opposite.
Oh.
Men do not want to have children. They feel that they're going to be trapped by kids.
Right.
If they do go out there and have kids, it's a shame to the family if they're not married to that girl already.
Okay.
So they'll deny that child as much as they can.
Right.
That I know firsthand because it happened to me.
In Nigeria, it's not like the men are perfect, but one thing you can say
Overall,
for Nigerian men is that majority of them who live back home in Nigeria would take care of their family.
Yeah.
They are responsible because they are brought up in an environment where they are taught that the responsibility of the man is to care for the family.
Exactly.
So they know that going into a marriage. Like in Nigeria, majority of women don't pay any bills. The man does everything once you are married. The man does the house rent, or if they have a house, the school fees of the children, giving the woman money for food. The women do support, but it's not like, let me say that it's not as serious as it is in the diaspora, where bills are split, 60-40, 50-50 or whatever.
Exactly,
the expectation is always that the man is responsible for taking care of the family.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, they do insult men who cannot take care of their families.
Imagine that.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's an insult
That's
if you
pressure.
can't take care of your family.
So there's peer pressure to take care of your family.
Oh, yes.
In this country, it's completely the opposite. Women are expected to actually contribute 50% or more to the household. So many of the households in Kenya are run by women.
So how would the men be responsible then?
They're not expected.
If there's no expectation from them.
The expectation is that if you have a man, you are very lucky. The fact that he's there
is enough.
Is already enough. All
You
right?
should thank your God.
Thank God that you have a man, because you have me. What else do you want?
What do you want?
What
Am I
else are
not
you
enough for
asking
you?
me? Eh.
Am I not
What
enough
do you
for
mean
you?
that I go out there, that I do this or I do that? What expectation is
Oh
that?
my
So it's only
God.
a man who has really been brought up in a home where he has. Oh yeah, sour. We have to go and see the giraffe feed.
Okay, let's be talking while we are going.
Yeah, but overall, women are conditioned to believe that if you have a man, you're lucky.
You are so lucky.
And you're special.
Because you have a man.
Because you have a man.
Right.
And the same. So men are considered to be the superior sex. So,
yeah, I mean, it's like that all over
doesn't
Africa.
matter how educated you are, whether
Yeah.
you have a PhD, whether you've got what, whether you have money, whether you're looking after your children. If you don't have a man, you're useless.
Ah.
So the men are considered useless because they don't contribute their fair share to the to the family pot. You know, and they're comfortable eating from women.
Yeah.
You know, men nowadays tell you that they want to see you, but then they'll take you out and they expect you to pay. They'll even pretend to have forgotten their wallet.
In Africa?
In this Kenya.
You joking?
They'll pretend they've forgotten
No
their
way.
wallet.
Let me tell you something. In Nigeria,
Don't play with them.
I can tell you for a fact, if a man is asking you out, before he even takes you out, I'm telling you, he would have chopped his money. You know what chop money means?
I know.
He would have given you some money, either for your hair, for your makeup,
I know.
for a phone. Nigerian women are very demanding.
I know.
A lot of Nigerian
Kenyan women are not demanding, and that's why Nigerian men like them also. Because Kenyan women actually do more for the men. Generally, Kenyan women will do more for a man than a Nigerian woman will do.
Yeah.
And they'll expect much less from him.
Yeah.
So whatever small that he provides will be so appreciated.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
Yeah, I see why Kenyan women like Nigeria.
Up this way. Okay, thanks.
I see why Kenyan women like Nigerian men.
Yeah, because we're not used to that kind of pampering.
Yeah, Nigerian men take care of their women.
West African men.
Not everyone,
generally.
obviously, but majority.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, because there's a tribe in Nigeria. Their pride is their wives, the Igbos.
Imagine that.
If you want to show Maureen that you are rich in Igbo land, let them see it in your wife. If your wife does not drive the latest car, wear the latest clothes, you are not rich.
Okay, here's your giraffe.
They use their wives to boast. Oh yes.
Imagine that. Where do you have a giraffe?
This is the giraffe. Oh my God. We are here. We'll continue the discussion in a minute. Oh yeah. Come on.
Hopefully you're not supposed to talk. What we can about?
Never sleep.
They don't sleep?
They don't sleep.
No way. So how the giraffes going? I'm told they've got more in the bigger parks in Nairobi. This is Mombasa, so the park is a bit smaller.
Yeah, this is the smallest, one of the smallest spots.
Bye, Mr. Giraffe. See you later.
How are you?
If I move closer, will he run?
Hi, handsome man. How are you?
Is he male or and female?
Mr. Good Looking.
I think he's showing love to that one, you know.
Sema.
He's scratching his skin.
Where I am,
He's rubbing his skin.
She's pregnant.
Oh yeah, she's pregnant, so that's the husband. Oh, look at that. Animals know how to look after their own. Oh, he keeps looking at the ears. Oh, look at the way he keeps rubbing his ears and head, rubbing her head, making her feel okay. Oh, this is actually a male monkey and a female monkey. And the female monkey is pregnant. And look at what the male monkey is doing. I've been standing here for about 5 minutes, and all he's doing is just rubbing her. He's just rubbing her from head, you know, all the body. It's like giving her a massage. This is so beautiful. I'm telling you, he's a loving guy. He's very, very affectionate. Wow, this is something to see. See, he keeps at it. I'm sure she's very happy. He's showing her love. This is so beautiful to watch, I tell you. Oh, look at that. Wow. This is love. Look. Oh. Oh, he's kissing her. He's kissing her. He's kissing her. He is definitely, guys, I'm not exaggerating. He is kissing this. Oh, he's kissing. Wow, he's kissing her tail. So she's all ready now. Hmm? Yeah, it's getting her ready. Making sure that she's okay. So if he wants to get down now, she'll be ready. She'll be very happy because it's made her feel good already. Wow. Thank you, monkey. I enjoyed watching you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Come on.
I thought you were not supposed to talk. What? What we can about?
Butterfly breeding unit.
Please come in.
Can you come in? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
What is he doing? Oh my God.
That's before they turn to butterfly.
This is the breeding unit.
Okay, so what's this stage called now?
Okay, this is our butterfly breeding unit,
Yeah.
whereby we are dealing with, in most cases, we are 2 stages for butterfly. We are dealing with the larva or caterpillar stage. which is
Yeah, that's the
here.
word I'm looking for. Larva.
Yeah, larva or caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Stage.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
And then after that, we are dealing with the pupa or cocoon. So what we normally do, we do go to the butterfly house, we collect younger caterpillars or larva, we bring them here, we feed them with specific food plants. When they grow up, they form the pupa or cocoons. We are then collecting the pupas, we take back to the pavilion where we have a package so that they hatch from there. As I'm talking about the larva, this is the eating and growing stage of a butterfly. Yeah, it takes around 3 to 4 weeks to mature to form the pupa or cocoon. In the cocoon stage, it's a dormant stage where transformation of a butterfly takes place. Let's talk about the pupa or cocoon. We are lucky we have some here.
Oh, those are the pupas.
From here comes the pupa.
So, this one's turned to this one.
Yes.
So these ones are live animals.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
It's live.
This is life.
This is gonna turn to butterfly.
Yes. Now when this one hatches, it's another butterfly that comes out of this.
It's a butterfly that comes out.
Yes.
Wow. Is it coated? It's coated with something.
It's coated by itself. This one just coated itself to form this. Yeah.
Right. So
Then-
from this stage, it coats and becomes this.
This.
Right.
Then here,
From here?
it will take an average of 7 to 12 days just transforming into a butterfly. Then after that, it hatches to an adult butterfly.
Wow. Amazing.
And then an adult butterfly enjoys life for a period of 60 days or 2 months.
Imagine, what a short life.
So after all this work, it's only 2 months they live. Oh goodness. What kind of suffering is this one? They suffer too much.
No, not really.
How can they go up through all this process for only 2 months?
What about a housefly?
Housefly?
Yeah.
What about them?
7 days.
That's how.
And that's it. And
Well,
how many houseflies we have around? There's so much, there's so many.
Wow.
So butterfly, they enjoy it for a period of 60 days. That's a very
And then
long
they
period.
die.
They're
And
progressive.
Wow. Okay. Our life should be better than that of butterfly. This suffering is too much. Thank you.
Okay.
Niger cinema continues. You're hilarious, girl.
A trapping net.
Oh, it's a trapping net for
Yeah,
butterflies.
what they do, they put here fruit. If
Uh-huh.
it's a mango, an orange, then they come to suck the juice, they fly out upwards. Because they always fly upwards. So they will
Oh.
trap them, take them to the butterfly house there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's how you catch your poor butterflies.
Yeah.
You understand their lifestyle so much. You know how they are going to fly.
Nile cabbage.
Nile cabbages.
Yeah.
Why?
Water cabbage.
Okay, are they edible?
Not really.
Okay.
They're just hydrophytes.
Ah,
They
okay.
normally grow in water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just need water and sun to grow.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're pretty actually. Something that you can have around the house as
Yeah.
decorative.
So beautiful.
Yeah, they look beautiful.
They're very pretty.
Because this is such a
Can be
beautiful.
reception.
It's such a beautiful.
It really is, yeah.
view.
Very beautiful,
it's
yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Uh-huh,
So
yeah.
these ones are all dead.
Yeah. For
They are
this
dead.
stage. But
Okay,
real
this one
ones.
is like.
For display,
They
yeah.
preserve them. They are so colorful.
Yeah. Oh, please get inside.
Yeah, before they fly out. Okay. Here's what we just saw.
Yeah, the pupa.
The
They stay
pupa.
here for like 7 to 12 days and then they
They'll
mature into
hatch.
a butterfly.
Hey, but you can see the butterfly inside. Can you see?
Yeah. It's
Look at this
coated.
green one.
It's coated.
Look
Yeah,
at yeah.
it's
Can you, it's just
almost-
about to come out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can go around.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay. This way.
Okay. So
Okay, you
then
lead us
wow.
then.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What
you-
are these? These are
as
the
you walk-
fruit.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fruits for the butterflies. They suck the juice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is that? What kind of fruit is
There's
that?
different fruits.
Watermelon, mangoes.
Watermelon and
Yeah.
mangoes. Okay.
Oranges.
Oranges. Okay.
Okay. Of course, they have to have flour because that's where they live on.
Here they are.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. There are not many butterflies. Some pretty flower there. Really nice. On the water as well. You can grow those. You can put those on home as well.
Mm-hmm.
You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Okay, so they have to put the net or they will just run away.
Yeah.
The net keeps them trapped.
Then water lilies.
Okay.
Water lilies. Yeah. Water lilies and the water cabbage. All of them are hydrophytes. They grow in the water. Yeah.
It's so beautiful. The way they spread out. It's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Come on.
I thought you're not supposed to talk. What? What making that up?
Right. We're talking about Kenya and talking about relationships. Men.
Yeah.
Kenyan women, so
Yeah.
hardworking,
Uh-huh.
so socialized to look after the men,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, and the men being so spoilt. You said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see what I found? What I found about African women who come from East Africa
You don't need
and
masks.
Southern Africa is that you guys, you get very little from your men.
True.
You get very little in terms of caretaking,
Yes.
being spoiled,
Kenyan
you know,
women especially. and
giving a
South
good
African.
life. You don't really receive that much,
Yeah.
but you do appreciate men more.
A lot.
Yeah. I think it's the opposite for Nigeria.
Exactly.
Nigerian women are very critical, me inclusive.
But it's not all Kenyan women. For example, the women of the coast here, they're pampered by their men.
Right.
The women from, let's say, Rwandese women, it's the men who actually do the work for the women. It's the opposite. So, like in my culture, the women do everything for the men. Every single thing. Almost washing them.
Yeah, but
Almost feeding them with a spoon.
yeah, we're talking about caretaking, housework, and cooking, cleaning. But
And
what about bringing in money? Income is the main
apart
thing.
from that, women also go to the market. Apart from that, women are also the ones in the garden, digging all day. They never get a present from their husband. Never in their life.
Who is providing?
Both. And mostly women. Mostly women.
So the women will provide more.
The man will just provide land and bring a wife and dump her there. Give her children and tell her now, figure out how you're going to feed your kids.
Oh,
Yes, that's how it works.
Wow.
Men are not responsible for feeding children.
but they are their children.
You know what? Actually, they say mtoto ni wa mama. Children belong to the mother.
Yeah, they say that in Nigeria too.
In Nigeria, it's more of a paternalistic, like if you can go as a woman and leave your children with your man, traditionally. In our culture, we have one tribe that does that. And in one or two tribes that do that. And in those tribes where the children can be left with the men are more responsible. Like the Luo men, they're the ones in Kenya who are in high demand because they know how to pamper the woman, because they want to pamper her so she can stay and not leave their kids.
Wow.
But in my tradition, if I go with my children. And I leave the man free. I go with my children. They're my responsibility. The man just gets up and walks out with his shirt
But is he gonna
and sets
look
up
back?
another home somewhere else.
Is he gonna send money for their upkeep to make sure they go to
No,
school?
never. He doesn't. It's his choice. It's his choice. But mostly they do. And not only that, the law has just been changed now, so that Kenyan men, the president actually signed into law the Marriage Act that says now that men can marry more than one wife without informing any other wife, which is very different from tradition, where in traditional society, the woman, the first wife, was even the one who helped the husband to identify another woman.
You know, when you first told me about this
Our
so-called marriage
president
act,
Uhuru Kenyatta did that. Yes.
I was thinking
A young
of all the
president.
problems that Kenyans have. Is that a priority? That men can marry more than one wife. Is
Yeah.
that the priority?
Yeah.
Why is it that African leaders always get their priorities so screwed up? They never get it straight. He's not thinking about jobs for Kenyans. He's not thinking about how you can advance the economy, but he's thinking about how to bring about a law. The legislators are thinking about a law about how men can marry many wives. Is that a priority?
For them, they'll turn it around and say that there are so many unmarried women with children that need husbands.
But you know what? In the northern part of Nigeria, it's similar. In the northern part of
crazy.
Nigeria, there was a state. There is a state in Nigeria where I actually heard that the state government was saying that men need to start marrying any woman because they believe in early marriages. Once you are 11, they want you to be married,
Yeah.
which is child abuse as far as I'm concerned. But for some reason, the men always like very young girls. Even the older men, they marry a girl that's young enough to be their granddaughters. Yeah. So the man was saying that the men have to start marrying them. Once you are like 16 or 17, you are not married now. They have the right to just catch you and give you to any man. That I think it's Zamfara, one of those northern states. You know how we from the south look at the north in Nigeria. We look at them as very backward people
Yeah.
in terms of, you know, the way they do things, because they are like they predominantly operate under Islamic rules, Islamic laws.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a priority for Africa, to be honest.
Well, it's not about priorities. It's a priority for the men. So that I think it's a way for them to kind of protect their wealth. So that if they set up another family in another household, that other family will also get some money.
What about the
In case
women?
they were
Can
to-
you set
They
up
don't-
another family?
Oh, of course not.
Can you marry to can you
But
have
have you heard about the fact that a lot of Kenyan men have been harmed by their wives?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay, then that's fine. I'll show you a
No,
bit of
I didn't
literature
I
on
didn't
that.
hear I didn't
It's quite
hear that.
well documented fact that there are some women in Kenya who have taken the matter into their own hands,
Yeah. Mhm.
and that the men then are not that safe in their homes
So
because of that, because of the oppression of women. You know, you oppress somebody so much,
Yeah.
eventually they'll
Yeah.
come back and they'll get you.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially when you're drunk. Like for us, we have like even some villages. Kenya is, I think, the only country in Africa whose population rate is starting to decline because women cannot have children. Women have refused to have children
They are
because the
purposely
men
not
have
having
refused
children.
to look after them when they have children, and then they are stigmatized on top of that. Women are stigmatized when they get pregnant, so that becomes an issue also.
So being a single parent, do you get stigmatized in Kenya?
It used to be that way because I was a single parent for about almost 20 years before I got married, but there was terrible stigma, and especially because I had a boy. But you see, now it's a bit changed because women are kind of like, they have jobs, right? They have money. So now the man will come with no money and move into a woman's house with 5 children. He's okay with that.
As long as it's been fed and clothed.
They have names, actually, and then the older women, when their men go out there with other women, with other, when they're
Younger men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with their younger women, they go and they get a young man. They call them Kevo or Jim.
So
Kevo or Jim. Kevin,
women actually
Kevin
get-
of the gym.
So women actually get younger men.
Yes.
Older women get
Yes,
younger.
they get younger men, and their job is just to basically
Service them.
service them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting it from their husbands. Maybe the husbands are alcoholics. They can't get it up anymore.
What
They're
do you
not
say they call them
interested.
again?
Ben 10. You know?
Ben 10. That's what they call older women.
No. They
who
call. They
run
call
after young
they call- no,
young
the
beach
Ben-
boys.
the
You say they
Ben-
call them beach
no,
boys.
No. The Ben 10 are the younger men that older women are going for.
Yes.
So those younger men are called Ben 10.
Yes.
Like they're still reading cartoons.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
Ben
that-
10
you
is
know
a
that Ben
cartoon
2, yeah,
character.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they call him Ben 10 or they call him Kevo or Jim.
Kevo
So what
Wachi.
happens, like, let me give you a perfect example.
Mhm.
Kenyans coined the term men's conference exactly around Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, all men have gone to the conference. In other words, it's an excuse for them to
go
disappear,
to go to their side
to
chicks.
disappear and not even know anything about buying flowers or anything for
Taking
their
their
wife.
wives out.
No, yeah. So they say, I'm attending the men's conference. So they say, let the men go to the men's conference. I'm going to go to my Ben 10. I'll call my Ben 10 or my Kevo Wajim. Kevo Wajim
Kevo
doesn't go to
Wajim.
conference.
What's Kevo Wachi? What does that mean? Is it
Kevo-
Kelvin at the gym?
Yes, Kevin, the gym guy, the gym
Oh,
instructor.
Kevin. Is all the gym guys are called Kevin?
There are very many of them.
This is exciting. It look funny. Very, very funny.
Some pumped up guy, who
Oh.
can service a woman good.
So the women they don't give a flying F anymore.
Right now, women are actually doing
They are
all kinds
fed
of
up.
crazy things.
Yeah.
And the other thing women are doing themselves is that they're asking women to become second wives to responsible men. They're saying it's better to be a second wife or third wife of a responsible man than to be just alone looking after a child of a man who doesn't care. And for me, I don't know about that. I won't pass judgment, but personally, I don't like the idea of
Polygamy.
I cannot share. I'm too jealous for that. I can't deal with
Yeah.
that.
if you were not raised in a
I
polygamous
don't want
environment,
I don't want to
it's
share
difficult for you.
knowingly. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I hate polygamy. But a lot of women are open to it. Even in the diaspora, you'll be shocked.
Oh yeah, that's
A
right.
lot of African women, Nigerian women too, they are open to being a second or third wife as long as there's agreement. I don't know if there's ever any agreement between the first wife and the incoming wife.
I think it causes a lot of friction.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean it carries
You
on
can't
with the
serve
children.
two women at the same time.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Unless maybe the woman really cannot. Do women get it up? Maybe women also cannot.
Oh,
You know,
maybe
they
are
become
frigid. They are
yeah,
frigid,
and they can't. And then in that particular case, what's the choice for the poor man?
Yeah, then you should divorce her and marry someone else.
All right. What
Divorce
about-
is an
and the-
option.
Yeah, and the children.
Well, you should think about that. That's why the marriage is for better, for worse.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but now people are looking for only for better. That's why there's problems. Yeah, but I do
That's true.
think that the dynamics are changing. Even in Nigeria, women easily walk out of marriages these days. In those days, when I was a kid, it was a taboo
For women to work
for
out.
women to leave marriages.
But don't you also think that's because there's a lot of opportunities as well for women, especially like in the diaspora, like in UK, where the government will take up some of the slack for the man.
No, I'm
So
talking
they'll
about
provide-
Africa. I'm talking about Nigeria. The women
Oh,
who are based in
Nigeria. Okay,
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay.
I mean, it's related because more women are having more economic power.
Exactly.
And they are not willing to take the BS anymore from men. So, for instance, if you are married and your husband goes out there to get a side chick pregnant and you hear about it, you can walk out of the marriage.
Yeah.
And a lot of women are doing it now. Those days, they didn't used to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, it comes down to sometimes economics and the way you feel about the man. If you feel disrespected, like you are one person that's always saying, I know my value, I know my worth.
Yeah.
You say that quite a lot. Yeah, you say that quite a lot.
My
yeah.
hubby knows that. I know my worth.
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
a woman knows her worth,
I know
and-
how I treat my husband. You know what? I know he cannot get it outside there. He can't.
so if you
cannot.
know your worth and you're not ready to settle
No.
for that kind of behavior,
He'll go
then
and
you
come
walk.
right back here. Yeah. So the thing is that you need to know your worth, but it gets to a certain point where perhaps you've been hurt. I've been hurt by men before. So maybe that's because then I've actually then hardened my outer shell.
Yeah.
I've learned to rely on myself and my own resources, and I've had time to be alone on my own and judge my own. I've judged my own actions against people who are even married, and I've seen that I've made better decisions than many married couples as an individual woman.
Yeah.
Like women that I used to look at and say, "Wow, they're married. They're so lucky." When I look at the decisions I've made and the outcome of my decisions, I see that they're probably the same or better than a married couple. So now I know that a man doesn't add just being married doesn't mean that you're more valuable than a woman who doesn't have a husband.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you have a husband alone is not enough.
That's an African thing.
It's not enough.
Where women who are,
No.
I mean, that was going to be my last
So
question.
yeah.
That in Africa, even where I come from, in Nigeria, all communities across Nigeria, this has got no particular tribe. It cuts across all the tribes. Once a woman is not married, they are disrespected.
Oh yeah.
They
Definitely.
feel like you have more value as a woman when you are married, and that's why women are so desperate to get married. And people in Nigeria, for instance, even Nigerians who live in the diaspora that know better, they tend to rush into marriages that they shouldn't, just because they are desperate to have a husband,
Yeah.
because of family pressure, stigma,
Yeah.
society. They want to have a child, and they don't want to have a child as a single parent. A lot of Nigerian women will not deliberately make that decision
To become a single parent.
Yeah, no,
Yes, I know.
they don't.
I know.
They would rather have a husband, before having a child. But sometimes, things happen,
Yeah.
and you become a single parent.
Yeah.
Not that you planned it, but things happen. But it's not the choice of a lot of Nigerian women that they will make.
I think that is shared all across Africa. I think most women will not choose to become a single parent deliberately. Most of them will not, unless maybe they feel that they have the economic ability to look after a family and they don't want to be attached to a man. There's a new group of women out there that don't want men.
Really?
They don't want a man to look after.
To look after?
No. They just want a man to come service and go. Go and do your laundry out there. Let whoever is going to do your stuff for you out there, go do it.
Guys.
Me, my job is just to be, a
Yeah.
slay queen.
This gist, if we continue, we're going to keep talking to tomorrow. But finally, before we end this vlog, I want to talk to you about this sex tourism. A lot of all these Oyibo, what do you call them?
That's a whole story. I haven't even taken you where they are.
What's the
Mzungu?
Mzungu is
The Mzungus.
is a Swahili word
Mzungu
for
just
white
means
people.
white people.
So the way we say Oyibo, Swahili calls it Mzungu. They call white people Mzungu.
Mzungu or Wazungu.
So
Mzungu
we've
is
been to
one.
a few hotels because the hotels are by the beach, and I keep seeing all
Most
these
of them,
white, older women with
Uh-huh.
young Kenyan boys, very young boys, and I'm wondering what is going on here.
Yeah. Again, in the West, a lot of white women are frustrated, especially the older women, because I think maybe because of the magazines, the way women are portrayed, the way females are portrayed in magazines,
in their bodies.
and everything about their bodies. So
The
once you get to a
image.
certain age,
Mm.
you become unattractive to men, and many men actually divorce their wives around that time.
Wow.
In the white women.
Mm.
So because they're also lonely, they come here to Africa to also get a little bit
To
of
get action.
to get some action. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also say that the sperm of the black man keeps them young.
It's not the sperm of the black man.
They say it's the sperm.
It's the sperm.
That's what they say.
It keeps them young.
Yes.
Okay.
So they need to have it. So they don't even want to use protection when they come here
Oh,
with our
really?
African men.
I hope
yes.
they are checked. Those
Yes,
boys
so,
are checking
So those boys
to
are
make sure
paid.
that
They are paid heavily. They are paid insurance. Some of them are even taken on trips abroad
insurance.
for their whole family.
It's
Their
a
wives,
business.
many of them are even married.
So
Their
the wives
allow
know.
them. Yes. In other cases, the woman is married and the man knows, allows her to go and
Wow.
service the man, service the white
Wow.
man. Yeah.
Wow.
Come back with money, school fees for the year. Yes, the woman looks after the whole family. Those white women look after.
Do the white
usually-
women know that the men are married?
It's not that they know. It's that they deliberately provide for their family.
Wow.
Yes, they give
Wow.
them very good.
So it's like a
salaries.
business contract.
It's a contract. It's a
Wow.
complete contract.
So they just come here for a month.
Yes, so they make
And
sure
they get serviced.
those men are very tired. By the time they're gone,
How would they not be tired? They keep them up all night.
I should introduce you to one of the guys who will tell you all about it.
Yes, I need to speak to
You
him.
need to speak to one
Let
of the
me,
men. who
let
will
him tell me
you.
the job that he does at night that he gets paid for.
Yes, he has
Wow.
to go for. He has to be very, very active. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, this is life, innit?
I have to be careful what I say. You
This
do.
is life. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
Yeah.
A
But
brother
in
has
some
to
cases,
eat.
in some cases, many of these women have traveled from up country. They're not actually from Mombasa. They've traveled from other parts of the country to the coast. It used to be that we used to get a lot of tourists coming on the, like cruises. We used to have a lot of cruise liners that are coming here, and they come with
So they do it
They come-
outside where they live.
yes, and they were coming with military people. And a lot of girls would come. They would know when the cruise ship is coming in with the military guys. And so they'll come from all over the country. Yes. But that's kind of gone a little bit because of,
Yeah.
Al-Shabaab and all of them, the tourism,
So
terrorism, sorry.
yeah, I'm gonna have to take that part out because you
need
can't
to
say
take it
that
out.
on,
Actually,
on
that is
YouTube.
true. That is so true. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right, guys. This is Maureen,
You take it. You even
my
take this out.
Kenyan Maureen. She organizes trips if you want to come to Kenya. She's
Yeah.
also a YouTuber.
Karibuni.
Karibu, Kenya.
Welcome to Kenya.
Please help me support her by going to her channel. I'm going to link it down here. Your channel is called
Mo
Mo on the Go. Her channel is called Mo on the Go. So please support her. And if you ever want to come to a very lovely place in Africa, I'm telling you, really, really lovely. Mombasa is so cool. It's really, really cool. And it's not expensive like that. When you change your dollars or your pounds. I mean, I had a really deep massage for 1 hour yesterday. And when we converted the cost, it was about 30 pounds.
Yeah.
30, 35 pounds I paid. So you get a lot for your money. So please follow Mo on the Go. Support her channel. She's our sister.
Thank you so much,
And she's
guys.
very
Welcome to
friendly.
my channel and
She's
welcome
a
to
kind
Kenya
woman.
and to East Africa. I can take you to many countries in East Africa.
Yeah.
By the way, or organize.
Yeah.
In the whole of
She
Africa.
can organize trips for single people, for couples, for families, whatever you need. Just hit her up, follow her on her on her YouTube page, and also if you need to contact her, her email address, I've dropped it on this video, and then please reach out to her, and you will have a safari holiday that you will remember for life. I'm coming back. I came alone this time around, but I'm coming back with my family.
So
another
happy
time.
you're here. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
So
you. I'm
happy
having
to
such a good
have you
time.
here, my dear. You're so welcome.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
much. Say bye-bye to my fans.
Bye, Obodo Ibo family. We're together. I'm a great subscriber of hers. I'm always commenting.
Yeah, she is. She is. She
Yeah,
is.
but this lady here, this is our Oprah of Africa.
Ah.
Support our sister. Oh. Support her. It's not
She's
easy.
doing Nigerian
I have been,
accent.
let me tell you guys, man, I've been watching Bridget actually doing editing into the middle of the night while I'm busy snoring away.
Oh yeah.
This lady works hard.
Yeah.
Please support her.
Thank you.
Yeah, support her.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep it up, girl.
Thank you so much, sweetie.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Stay tuned and smash the notification button if you're going to see more, or so that you can catch up on more of my videos while I'm in Kenya. I'm still here, and I've got so much to show you. Yeah. So yeah. See you later. Bye bye.
For Harry.
Harry. Oh yeah. Come on.
I thought you're not supposed to talk. What we can have
Oh yeah. Come on.
I thought you're not supposed to talk. What we can have
Guys, I'm not joking. Africans are enjoying their life. They are really, really enjoying. You in the diaspora, all you do is work, pay bills, pay bills. No enjoyment.
Check the post.
Check the post, the latest bill that is coming. The latest bill that is writing to you.
Check your messages. Check your emails.
Take time out to enjoy your life when this pandemic is over. This fish is really nice.
Beetroot.
Yeah.
There's a beetroot that looks
Yeah, they eat it in abroad, but they put it in a jar.
Fish? Is it good?
It's lovely.
Okay, good.
And this hot pepper is hot.
I'm not touching it too. Not anywhere near it.
Maureen, have some chili in your life.
No thanks. Yeah, but not that one.
Chili is good for you.
I know, but I prefer the fresh one.
You are too American and too British mixed together.
No, I'm Kikuyu. Kikuyus, we don't eat.
Kikuyu. Kikuyu.
Our tribe people, we don't eat. Enjoy.
So guys, it's been another fantastic day. I'm telling you guys, I can live like this. I can live like this. This is a lifestyle for me.
It is. And it's in Africa.
I'm a baby girl.
Amongst your own Africans.
I can live like this.
Yeah, why not?
Who wants to suffer? Life is short though. It's here today, gone tomorrow. So guys, that's the end of my day. It's been a very long and hectic day. I've walked in the 3 days I've been in Kenya. I walked more than I've walked in the past 1 year in the UK. But it's a very enjoyable walk and I'm loving it. Thanks a lot guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed my videos in Kenya so far. There's more to come. So make sure you hit on the bell sign and subscribe so you can get every notification for all the videos I'll be posting. Thanks a lot for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.